raised in what you consider to have been a healthy home.
Absolutely.
You were not physically abused, you were not sexually abused, you were not emotionally abused.
No, no way. Best, Ted. You're gonna fry, and I'm gonna be here, and I'll be the best, just like they said. The number one. Mr. Stone had it all right. The best there ever was. And you're nothing. And he'd just go crazy. Can't be. And I'd take out my little thing from the Palm Beach Post. I said, read that, man. Cult. First page. Beach Post. Cult. I'm the leader of the cult. There you go. Can't be. He was a sickie.
This is Highway 18 out here. There's a quarter sectional marker right here. Most of what we found was right in here. And all we found, as you can see, hair, skull, jawbone, jawbone. We never found any bones. Now, are those bodies buried out there someplace? Or are they someplace else where no one's ever found them?
I won't want to beat around the bush with you anymore. I'm just tired and I just want to get back and go to sleep.
Okay.
So let me just tell you, the head, however, the skull, it wouldn't be there.
Where is it?
It's nowhere.
It's nowhere.
It's in a category by itself. Now, I just assumed this was something that you just kept, but I can see the headlines now.
Ted, there's not going to be any details. What you told me about Georgianne Hawkins isn't going to be known. I got parents out there that don't even want to know the details.
Well, I know. Yeah, well, it was incinerated. It was incinerated.
Where'd you incinerate it? Come on, partner. These are things I don't know about you.
Yeah, this is probably the disposal method of preference among those who get away with it. It's the most bizarre thing I've ever been associated with, and I've been associated with bizarre.
Right. Well, tell me about it. What the hell happened?
It's really not that humorous, but in the fireplace.
Burned it all up?
Down to the last ash. And then in a fit of paranoia, cleanliness, whatever, you just vacuum down all the ashes.
Mm-hmm.
That's the twist.
Yeah, that's a slight twist.
I believe that the mid-30s is probably accurate. And, you know, it's like if he's going to confess to these, why is he not confessing to the whole 60 or more others?
Well, if there were other people involved.
If there are other people involved, but a serial killer generally does it alone.
Well, let me ask you this.
Now, you had the Hill.
Yeah. Oh, no, okay, well, not to interrupt you, but because one of the victims, the head was missing. And when he was asked about the head, he first he started talking about, well, you know, the best way to get rid of these things is if you have a basement with a furnace. And then he says, I was associated with some very strange people and odd things. I was associates. You kept using the word several times. And then he landed on that he put the head in a fireplace. But to barbecue a head in a fireplace would take days to burn a head down to the crisp in a fireplace where all the bones actually burnt down. So what do you make of that?
Yeah. And that's an interesting thing. Now, because there was a documentary just recently out where it had said that about the monster. Anyway, and he mentioned that. So you had what's his name, who would kill victims and cut their heads off and take their heads to his apartment. You know, and you've had others who have done that. To me, the reason why they do a lot of that is that is a way for them to relive the event after. That's the reason for collecting souvenirs,
Right.
like pieces of clothing and things like that, so that when they're alone after, they can relive that.
You believe Ted Bundy killed your daughter?
I do. I believe that with all my heart. I feel it. And I really think he's a psychopath, and I think that he will murder another girl, and I think the death penalty is a deterrent, and I'm very pleased that the jury had enough guts to recommend it.